The most widely used system of measurement is the metric system. It is so widely used that it is often called the International System of Measurement, or SI. This system is used to measure weights, temperature, volumes, and lengths. You can find it being used in every continent in the world. In fact, it is so widely used that as of 2006, there are only 3 countries that do not use the metric system. The largest of these is the United States. So exactly what makes the metric system so popular? First off, there's only 3 units of measure: liter, meter, and grams. Grams are used to measure weight and mass. Remember, weight is the force that gravity exerts on an object. Mass is the amount of matter that an object contains. Meters is our second unit of measure. It is used to measure length. Some things that can be measured with meters are people's heights and heights of buildings. Finally, there's liters, which is used to measure liquid volume and capacity. Soft drinks are one thing that can be measured in liters. Another reason that the metric system is so popular is that units are based on powers of 10. All you need to do is add a prefix. Here's the table of the prefix. The prefixes are kilo, which means 1,000, hecto, which means 100, deca, which means 10, the unit, meters, liters, or grams, depending on what you're measuring, deci, meaning 1/10, centi, meaning 100, and milli, meaning 1,000ths. Notice in this particular slide that I have highlighted the deci, the centi, and the milli. These small units all end in I. To help you remember that they are small, you can think about the itsy bitsy spider. Also notice that the order of the amounts descend as we go down the chart. So the order of these prefixes are very important. Without looking at them, can you name them in order? No? Well, sometimes a mnemonic phrase can help. King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. This particular phrase can help us remember the order of the prefixes of the metric system. Notice the first letters of King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk matches the prefixes of the metric system: kilo, hecto, deca, units, deci, centi, and milli. Now those key words can help us also remember which are the big units and the small units. Remember first that usually stands for the unit of measurement. Those words before that, King Henry doesn't, stands for the prefixes that are large prefixes. Those words afterwards, drinks chocolate milk, stand for the smaller basic units. So now it's time to review. If I give you the phrase, can you remember the prefixes of the metric system? Also, can you remember what the larger prefixes stand for? Which one is the basic unit and what they are? And the smaller prefixes. If you have mastered this skill, converting is easy. To help us out, let's draw a staircase having 7 steps. Starting with the top step, labeling it with kilo, and the bottom step, labeling it with milli. To convert from one measurement to another, you move your decimal. You move the decimal right when you go down the staircase because you're multiplying by 10 on each step. You move the decimal to the left when you go up the staircase because you're dividing by 10 on each step. One way to help us remember this is a phrase about what happened one day in King Henry's court. The butler brought King Henry some chocolate milk. Well, King Henry got downright mad and got up and left. This phrase will help you remember which direction to move your decimal. Notice, King Henry got downright mad. So as we go down the staircase, we are going to move our decimal point down and to the right. When we move up the staircase, we will move to the left because he got up and left. This will help us to remember which direction to move our decimal point.
Created using Powtoon.